Today on BRStv, we have a quick product spotlight on the BRS 2-part doser. This is easily the most widely used pump for automating your 2-part dosing system, and like most BRS products, we source this pump directly from the manufacturer to provide reefers with a solution which is both affordable and easy to use. While you certainly can dose 2-part every day by hand, most reefers will eventually want to automate the system to make it easier. By automating it, you can ensure the dose is not only accurate, but also done reliably every day. No more worrying about missed doses, what to do on vacations, making sure the dose is added slowly, and making reliable, consistent adjustments to the dose is super easy. While it could be used for other dosing needs, this doser is really ideal for 2-part because of the extremely slow flow rate of 1.1 milliliter per minute. As you can see, it's basically a slow drip, which results in a subtle, slow impact on water chemistry, which is ideal. Most of the more universal dosers on the market dose the solutions pretty quickly, which can create temporary localized pockets where the alkalinity, pH, or calcium are fairly high. For instance, a 100 milliliter dose of calcium to a small area of the sump could easily raise the calcium levels a couple hundred points in that area and cause precipitation issues. This effect can be mitigated by breaking the dose up into 10 milliliter spurts, but nothing will beat the extremely slow 1.1 milliliter drip rate provided by the BRS 2-part doser. Controlling the doser is as simple as connecting it to a digital timer or using the timer function on your aquarium controller. Since it has a known dose rate of 1.1 milliliters a minute, I know if I turn it on for 10 minutes it will dose 11 milliliters, or 110 milliliters in 100 minutes. I can even make the changes more subtle by using the timer to spread the dose into multiple doses throughout the day. One of the really nice things about using a digital timer like this is I can not only split the dose up, but I can select the exact time of day I want the dose to be added, which isn't possible with most of the dosers that utilize an integrated controller rather than a timer. Most reef tanks have fairly wide pH swings throughout the day, with higher pHs during the day while corals and algae are removing carbon dioxide. However, once the lights go out, the corals and algae stop consuming the carbon dioxide, so it begins to build up through the night, which causes the pH to drop until the lights come back on in the morning. The alkalinity component of the 2-part will have an elevating effect on the pH when dosed to the tank. This can either compound the day-night effect just mentioned, or it can help minimize it. Obviously, if we dosed at midday when the pH was already at its highest point, we'd significantly increase the daily pH swings. However, with a digital timer, we can elect to split the dose up over the exact times we'd like. For instance, if the lights go out at 9 p.m., we can use the timer to start dosing a portion of your alkalinity at 10 p.m. or just after dark. And you can split the rest of the dose up over the night until the lights come on. This also allows you to do the same thing with calcium by dosing during the day. Dosing the calcium and alkalinity portions at different times of the day will help reduce precipitation of the two elements. So beyond all that, the BRS 2-part doser isn't just the ideal doser for 2-part, it's also easily the least expensive quality option as well, which makes it a pretty easy decision for most of us. We also offer a 1-year warranty on the pump backed by BRS. Since it's our product, that means if it breaks in that period, we replace it. Simple as that. One last note, the alkalinity portion has a significant elevating effect on the pH, which can cause precipitation if not added slowly. It's always best to add it to a very high flow area of the tank, like directly into a power head. If you dose in the sump, you can add an inexpensive power head right where the dose enters the tank to disperse it quickly. You can even connect it to your timer so the power head is only on when the doser's on. So tell the community what you use to dose your 2-part with in the comments area below. If this is your first time with us, subscribe because we do this every week. See you next week with another episode of BRStv.